Hey everybody, this is Roberta Eastman and good morning. Thank you for joining us here at Homebuyers Inventory so we can answer your questions that you ask. Today we're going to really talk about the risk of having a mortgage versus owning a home. So a lot of us think that owning a home is a much better benefit, but let's go through it and you can make that informed decision by getting the answers to your questions here at Homebuyers Inventory. For the first-time home buyer, buying a home can be a bit daunting, but it can also be very exciting. New ideas, changes, and the opportunity to plant your roots for you and your children. But as a buyer, you must keep in mind that the advantages of home ownership overshadow the risks of having a mortgage. There are many advantages in owning a home. Although there may be some obstacles to get there, taking it one step at a time will ensure you have a clear, focused path. One of the obstacles is people don't want to invest all of their money into a house. They'd rather rent for the rest of their lives. And I agree. You don't need to put all of your money into a house, and nor do you want to. No one wants to be living just to make their monthly house payment. You can avoid being in this situation by purchasing a home that you can afford versus maxing out the limit a mortgage lender tells you qualify for. Another factor is that people who choose renting over buying a home don't want to go through the lengthy process of buying or searching for the right home. For me, it took me a year and a half to find my home, and it wasn't anything special. It was a 1980 home. It needed to be updated, but I really wanted to make sure I could afford it. So it took me a year and a half to find my house. You do want to make sure the home you are buying is going to be the best fit right now for you and your family. They actually say that people don't stay in a home more than 7 years. That hasn't been the case in my experience. So make sure it is a best fit for you right now for you and your family. And what you really want to avoid is you don't need to go into analysis paralysis. You need to make a decision and step forward. So people ask us here at Homebuyers Inventory, well, how do I know when to step forward? So a little hint here is when you experience the feeling of hope, stability, and knowing that if I do the work, you can have the home as your own, you make the decision to move forward. The simple fact is that there are so many major advantages to owning a home that going through these steps end up being well worth it. The most noteworthy benefit to owning a home is equity. Equity is the value of the house. The initial equity is the down payment you made on the house. It is also important to note that equity also rises when the value of the home rises. We had a potential tenant buyer share they wanted to fence in the backyard so their dog could run around safely. And we explained when you are renting a home through Home Buyers Inventory with the option to purchase the home and you make improvements, the improvements increase the equity in the home, and that equity becomes yours when you execute your option to purchase. Once you exercise your option to purchase, this equity can be used for valuable things such as home equity loans, home equity lines of credit. These are low-interest loans with the home use as the collateral. Equity opens up many valuable new doors and is just one reason why owning a home is one of the best things you can ever do. In addition, when you exercise your option to purchase through Homebuyers Inventory, another advantage to take note is the tax savings. Interest paid in the mortgage payments can be used as a tax write-off. This can be a very considerable amount, especially early on in the loan when the interest is front-loaded, and it can save you a lot of money in taxes. Now, since we had the recession, a lot of banks have stopped front-loading interest, but you still pay a lot more interest every month, and then you get to write that off. Now, the tax laws are always changing. We're not tax advisors or CPAs or legal. None of this is any of those types of advice, but in our experience with our own homes, Up until now, the tax laws have allowed us to write all of it off. Now there are some cap limits. You should talk to your CPA, but you still get to write off a significant amount in taxes from your interest that you pay on your mortgage. And lastly, even with all those advantages, what it really comes down to is the simple fact that you own a home. Owning a home comes with a pride, a safe place to plant roots for you, your family, and children, and can be the most important thing that you ever have. The good news is that here in Home Buyers Inventory, we offer a rent-to-own program where we help you get into one of our homes, the home you've been yearning for. We make sure that you have an exclusive right to purchase this home so it will be yours in the future. And what that means is you are the only one who can buy this home for the length of the term that you have with us. And we help you build your credit score so you'll be in good shape when you go to the mortgage lender. And we can also help you there. We have mortgage lenders in the area, and they're free. You go to them and you set up a plan on what you need to do to be able to be mortgage ready when your time to purchase your home is available. When your lease option needs to be executed, you will be mortgage ready. For more questions, visit our website at www.homebuyersinventory.com. That's www.homebuyersinventory.com. You can also email us at homebuyersinventory@gmail.com, homebuyersinventory@gmail.com, or call us at 330-406-9464, 330-406-9464. We will be pleased to help you through all the steps you need in getting into your home.